How's it, guys? Today I'm going to be giving you my flow tactic that has to do with the style that I do, which is popping. And the most important thing in popping is popping. So popping is basically the contraction of your muscles to get a jerk reaction out of your muscles on the beat. Popping exists in the rhythm of 2 and 4. So on music we're always 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the basic of it. And basically how you get a pop is by jerking your muscles, your muscles, so you get that reaction. So in your arms you use your forearm, your tricep, or your bicep, depending on the angle of your arm. So anything below the shoulders, you'd use your tricep and your forearm. Anything above, you usually use your bicep because it pulls in. And then you would use your chest, right? Which is a pushing motion, but it's really fast. It's like someone's tickling you, and you get that reaction that comes out of it. You use your neck, which goes back most of the time, and you're just contracting and pulling it hard and letting and releasing quickly. Same thing in your legs. You pull the knee back, but not all the way back. So you pull it to go back and up into your glutes. So you get a pa pa. So it goes up, up. In the beginning, you'd start by hitting your heels, if you're right, so you get that pop. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, right, and you're in the heels. And then the more you practice it, the less space comes between your heel and the floor, and then you start just right, and that's a pop. And you use that in between 2 and 4, right? So in the beginning you'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And that's the most important because that's you in the pocket of the beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then as you get better, you can now do it more regularly. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4. So now you've popped 4 times on 1, 2, 3, and 4. But the most important is 2 and 4. And that helps you stay in rhythm within popping. And then you never have a problem of being off beat as long as you stay between 2 and 4. And then what you want to do is really condition yourself to get the hits going. Pow. Do as many as you can all the time. Pa, 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 pa. And then you start doing doubles, singles, like stop in the hit, right? And then you work on that. And how you do that is by constantly doing it. Doing drills. So you do hitting drills. You hit until you're tired and then you go faster. And then your muscles get conditioned to do that. But always remember, stay in between 2 and 4, right? And then anything between that is how you work on your musicality. So you can change the pace, right? So from 1 to 2, you could go whoo, and then 2 hit, right? As long as you're hitting on 2 and 4, or you could ta 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 2, ta 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 4, all right? So that's what you need to work on. I'm gonna give you a little example of how we do it, okay? So you see the beat? So say where you clap to a beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you understand that, you can start leaving things out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hit on 4. But you're staying within the parameters of the beat, okay? 2 and 4, 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And that's how you pop.
What's up, everybody? So I'm sitting today with Sandile. He can introduce himself to you.
Hey guys, I'm Sandile Zulu. Everyone knows me as San1, and yeah, I'm here.
Fantastic. Lovely to have you. We're going to start off with a few questions.
Yeah.
I want to know, when did you start dancing?
I started dancing late in grade 7. I was 13. I was about to go to high school, and it basically, actually I'd say I started dancing before that. I used to do a lot of like Michael Jackson impressions as a kid, but like when I really really wanted to dance was when I left primary school into high school, because I just met a guy who was teaching me martial arts, but he was friends with all these break dancers. So that love for martial arts went into the break dancing.
Oh, fantastic. So you started off breaking from like the get-go.
Yeah.
Who's your like idol, your absolute idol in the dance world?
In the dance world, it's very hard because it's not like one person. I have like different people I go to for different things because I've done so many styles. Yeah. So with like in popping, I would say it'd have to be like the Electric Boogaloos as a crew.
They're sick.
And then as b-boying, the old rock steady crew. You know, that's who we watched. And then locking, you'll get like the Campbell lock and the so it's just the influence of different people. I wouldn't say it's one person.
How long have you been doing it professionally? How long have you been dancing professionally?
Professionally, started I think it has been World Cup started. That's where I was working for a promotions company as a dancer.
Lovely.
Then after that, I started going on the road with dancing. So yeah, since like 2010 to 2009. 2009.
Fantastic.
Professionally.
Fantastic. And what are you currently doing? What is your current project?
I'm touring the world with 2 tribute shows. That's what I'm doing at the moment. One's a Michael Jackson tribute show, another one's a Whitney Houston tribute show, and that kind of keeps me busy the whole year.
And you said you've done a few dance styles. What dance styles did you do, and which one did you enjoy the most?
I enjoy all of them. So I still have like each dance style has given me certain strength. So I started out breaking, and then breaking led to me learning like popping, stand-up hip-hop, locking. I've done locking, and then with that, and then also Chicago house. So Chicago house footwork. Locking gave me groove. Popping gave me a lot of muscle control. Breaking gave me a lot of groundwork and strength that I needed, and also those moves that are visually interesting for stage. And through that, knowing those basics, when I went to work in a professional world, I was able to do styles like Latin, because there are a lot of Latin steps in house. And then when we're doing choreo, they'll throw, like someone will choreograph something, but they won't know that they're doing a popping style. But I'll be like, okay, it kind of just comes to me because I've done it before. So that's how it's helped me a lot. So I enjoy them all.
That's great. Go a little bit into your background, like where are you originally from? Like, what's your family like?
I'm from the south of Johannesburg, like Zetenville, 17. I was born and raised there. So I've been in Joburg my whole life, and my family, I grew up with my mom and my brothers, and then it's always just been a very like tight family. My mom's like really strict, she's like the cliche black mom, but like it helped me a lot. It kept me out of trouble and stuff. And then she didn't really put she always had like aspirations for me to be a doctor or something like that, but when this came, she kind of gave it its time, and she was like, oh, okay, interesting.
Let's see where it goes. That's lovely. I know a lot of people question how to get into the professional world being a street dancer. Like, what would you say is the key point to moving from just street into the professional world?
I would say the biggest thing is willing to learn, and also exercising discipline, and also being able to not completely change who you are, but cater to who you're talking to. So as a street dancer, you use slang and whatnot, but when you're talking to a client, you can't always be like it. There's a different approach. And also respecting time, not to respect time. Also, when learning other dance styles, don't be hard-headed, because sometimes the street dancers be hard-headed. We're like, nah, I just do street. But you don't realize that learning other dance styles will open up your vocabulary and just dancing and just learning, and because a lot of stuff you can always relate back to street dancing.
Yeah.
Like I have a perfect example. Like now in Latin I do lifts, right? And then people ask me like, isn't it hard and stuff like that? And I'll be like, no, it's not hard, because when we used to be breakdancing crew, or a breaking crew, I shouldn't say breakdancing, don't say breakdancing. So a breaking crew,
Yeah.
I always used to be the stocky kid. So not only you'd lift me, I'd lift everyone else.
Yeah.
Through that, I learned how people manage their weight and how I could pick them up. I
Yeah.
took that and I took it to a professional environment. Now I was doing lifts in the show. You see, so you can't always be. You have to be open-minded to the whole thing, but
Yeah.
also understand that now you have to treat yourself as a business. So when you show up to a place, you make sure you look your brand. Whatever brand you're selling, they make sure it look, but it has to look good, right? Even though if it's baggy clothes, there's a way. It should be clean. You know, when people see you, like, okay, this, I know what he does.
Yeah.
And then you give them the extra
Yeah.
with all the other stuff.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
From everything you've told us, you clearly live a very interesting life. How can people find you and follow you?
If people want to like follow my journey, they can follow me on Instagram. That's where I post most of the stuff, like clips that I make around the world. And you can find me on Instagram at sanfangkin1. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
We really enjoyed having you. It was so nice chatting to you. You're so chilled.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And we wish you the best.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see someone on our show or get on our show, comment below, like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, and we'll see you guys soon. I'm Tiggie, and this is My Flow Tactics.